Just wasn't our day. Couldn't find a lick of momentum. I'm kicking myself for some of the tiny decisions I made on the field. I wasn't the best leader that I could be in motivating my guys and keeping my guys, calm, cool, collected. And I put a lot of that on myself as, the guy that's been in the building for 12 years and seen a lot of football and actually seeing a situation just like this in the Super Bowl. It's a tough pill to swallow. It's a hard reality, man. I love my teammates. I love my coaches, Chiefs Kingdom. I'm sorry for how it ended. I have a beautiful life, man. I have loved ones. I have the most amazing family in the world that supports me in everything that I do. And they were all there, cheering me on and hoping for the best on Sunday, man. I wish things would have went different. I wish I would have made better decisions early on and helped my guy Pat out and helped my team, find that momentum or that confidence. But, I just have to tip my hat to the Eagles.
I know this sucks to talk about. I've been here. It wasn't all negative for the Chiefs. You broke the most catches in Super Bowl history. I know that you don't probably care that much about it right now because of the way the game went. You have so many records at this point that this is kind of just another one. But at the end of the day, it's just another thing that cements you as one of the best players ever to play in the NFL. Past Jerry Rice, Gronkowski, Andre Reed.
That's the last thing that I care about right now.
I know, but you will, and it's dope. Just here to tell you, dope record. As are all your other records.
Thanks, brother.
The only record I get is that he kept going on the field. He's out there again.
Look at him go.
How'd he do? No one knows. Just counts as a game played.
In the wake of the Chiefs' defeat at the hands of the Philadelphia Eagles, Travis and Jason have just released a new episode of their podcast. During the conversation between the Kelce brothers, Jason showed a great deal of compassion and offered Travis encouragement after the Chiefs were defeated by the Eagles. In light of the fact that we are going to have to confront one another in this circumstance, Jason announced, "Well, what a tense atmosphere." According to Travis, "Oh, you think so? However, despite the fact that we were defeated, it was a very exciting and fair game. The Eagles had a better day and ended up winning the Super Bowl," according to Jason, who said that you guys had a great day. "It is unfortunate that we were unable to win that game, but the Eagles are deserving of the title of champions as stated by Travis Kelce." According to Jason, "It's okay, man. This is a sport, and you guys have done an excellent job throughout the season." "Oh, but after disappointments, we are always under pressure," Travis said. "It comes as no surprise. We are extremely dissatisfied with the performance that we displayed in that match." Despite the fact that everything is over, Jason said with a sad expression on his face, "Come on, man, we should not talk about this any longer." Travis stated that you understand Jason, the alcohol that was provided by the spectators, and the fact that we always wanted to do something to change the game, but it was pointless because the conclusion of the match caused us to lose with a score that was not as expected. The words, "I understand that feeling because I was in that situation too," came out of Jason's mouth as he sobbed and expressed his heartbreak. "It was the most dreadful sensation that has ever been experienced. It is true that everyone wanted to win, but Travis stated that everything transpired as if it were a play. The Chiefs were stuck in a stalemate throughout the entire game, and it was extremely challenging for them to break the tie." Jason stated that the Eagles were in complete control from the very beginning. Considering that Travis said maybe, we had a wonderful day. A break is something that you should definitely take before returning for the new season, according to Jason. In response, Travis said, "Oh, most likely not, my friend." With a look of surprise on his face, Jason asked, "Oh, what, Travis? I take it you won't be playing any longer?" As Travis put it, "Perhaps so. A new position has been made available to me at Chiefs. You are aware that we were professional players and that this could never be permanent." Jason remarked, "Oh, isn't that something that ought to be carefully considered?" Without a doubt. Travis stated that the Chiefs will make a decision by the month of March. Despite the fact that I always support your decision, Jason said, "Oh, really? Have a good time, man." According to Travis, "Thank you. I always want to make a contribution to the audience, particularly the Chiefs and my family in each and every match, and it is wonderful that the audience has remained with me for such a long time." Taylor's family showed a lot of support for us from the stands on that particular day, according to Jason, and that was the most memorable moment of that match. To which Travis responded with a more upbeat expression, "Oh yes, Taylor. She always provides us with a great deal of support. However, you are aware that she and her family went through a remarkable experience. It is possible that their emotions are entirely different from those during the previous year's victory. According to Jason, the answer is yes, because not only are you upset, but all of your fans feel a little bit of regret whenever the Chiefs are defeated. Despite the fact that Travis acknowledged that we are unable to do anything to cheer Chiefs up, I will always be grateful to them and remember what they have done for me throughout this entire time. Jason told me that you are incredible and that no good things will ever come your way. The first clip of Travis Kelce discussing his Super Bowl disaster with his brother Jason on the upcoming episode of New Heights shows him fighting back tears despite the fact that he was going through a difficult emotional state. The voice of the Kansas City Chiefs star began to shake as he conveyed to his older sibling his feelings regarding the defeat that he suffered at the hands of the Philadelphia Eagles in New Orleans on Sunday, which was a 40-22 loss. Retirement is not something that the 35-year-old discusses, rumors. In the brief video clip that was distributed in the early hours of Wednesday morning, he did, however, express his regret for the manner in which it concluded. As he reflected on the possibility of a Super Bowl III being destroyed by dust, Kelce stated that, "It simply wasn't our day. There was no way I could find any momentum at all. I'm beating myself up for some of the incredibly insignificant choices I made while I was out on the field. I was not the best that I could be in terms of motivating my guys and keeping my guys calm, cool, and collected, and I put a lot of that on myself." You know, as the guy who has been in the building for 12 years and seen a lot of football and seen a situation just like this in the Super Bowl, I put a lot of the blame on myself. Consuming this pill is not an easy task. Hey man, this is a harsh reality. Kelce added his voice, and then he started shaking as he spoke about the family and friends who were present at the stadium to witness his big night being turned into a disaster. Among those who were there was his girlfriend Taylor Swift. "I am surrounded by loved ones. My family is the most incredible people in the world, and they are always there to support me in everything I do. On Sunday, they were all there cheering me on and hoping for the best possible outcome. My wish is that things had turned out differently. I wish that I had been more able to assist my guy earlier by making better choices. You know, I just have to tip my hat to the Eagles, his brother, but I just want to give you a pat on the back and suggest that you help my team find that momentum and that confidence." Jason then brought up the fact that Kelce had actually established a new record for the most catches in the history of the Super Bowl during the game that took place on Sunday. Chiefs has now accumulated 35 total receptions from Super Bowl appearances, 2 more than the legendary Jerry Rice, who has 33. Chiefs' 4 receptions for 39 yards against the Eagles bring his total to 35. You broke the record for the most catches in the history of the Super Bowl. It is my understanding that you are not particularly concerned about it at the moment due to the manner in which the game was played, as Jason stated. At this point, you have a remarkable number of records, but at the end of the day, it is just one more thing that solidifies your position as one of the best players who have ever competed in the National Football League. In response, the Chief star stated, "That is the very last thing that I do care about at this moment." In point of fact, the question that needs to be answered right now is whether or not Kelce will make another catch in the National Football League. When the full show is released, it will be interesting to see how much he discusses his future, but regardless of what he decides, he will almost certainly let the Chiefs know by the 12th of March, which occurs to be the beginning of the NFL free agency period. After the Kansas City Chiefs were defeated by Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl games that took place on February 9th, the tight end did not attend the after-party that his team was hosting. The 35-year-old, whose girlfriend Taylor Swift was present in the stands during his team's loss to the Eagles by a score of 40-22, instead made a brief appearance while FaceTiming an appearance. The Chainsmokers, who made fun of his absence, just played your fucking party that you were throwing. On February 10th, Alex Paul and Drew Tager shared a video with X, in which Travis flashed a cheeky smile in response to someone shouting that DJ Dom Daladom is also here. Travis, on the other hand, did not participate in the post-game festivities. The party itself was not at all empty. Gracie Hunt, the daughter of Chief Executive Officer and Chairman Clark Hunt, reposted videos of the evening to her Instagram stories, which showed people dressed in red participating in celebrations. In contrast to the previous year, when the 3-time Super Bowl champion was seen partying with the Chainsmokers, Travis has made the courageous decision to forego his participation in the event. During the celebration that took place after the celebration of the team's victory over the San Francisco 49ers, Taylor and her teammates sang along to the hit song Love Story by Taylor, which was released during the Fearless era, while holding hands and swaying in time with the beat. During the line, "You'll be the prince," the Grammy winner pointed to Travis and the NFL star pointed back at her. This resulted in the two of them sharing a lengthy kiss. In spite of the fact that I will be playing the role of the princess this year, the couple had a different kind of night after the game. It was observed that Travis was making his way to the VIP suite of the Cruel Summer Singer. Prior to the game, Travis presented Taylor with flowers. When it came to the Chiefs, he even made it to the championship game this year, and he teased how her show of support helped them get there. It is the third year in a row that we have made it to the big game. According to what he said during a press conference held before the Super Bowl, both of us enjoy the process of manifesting things, and you can't say that it's not real because we're here, right? No matter what she was doing, I have no doubt that it was beneficial, in addition to Taylor. Continue reading to learn about all of the celebrities who made the Super Bowl a night out for their fans. By pulling off a commanding victory that Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce will hardly forget, the Philadelphia Eagles prevented the Kansas City Chiefs from becoming the first team in the history of the National Football League to win the Super Bowl in 3 consecutive years. It was a very embarrassing game for the Chiefs, as they did not score at the beginning of the first half.